Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have kind of a different video today. Sorry if you can see the glare of my ring light and my glasses. I'm waiting for more of my contacts to come in, which has been a hassle thanks to COVID-19. I'm sat in front of my window at my apartment complex because it's a really gloomy day out, and I love gloomy days where it's just kind of like rainy and stuff like that. And I have a hot tea in my little Alice in Wonderland mug. Oh, nice lipstick stain on there. Today I'm actually going to be talking a little bit about body positivity slash confidence slash weight gain slash imposter syndrome. And I just had kind of like a really hard night a few nights ago, and I ended up foolishly sobbing on my Instagram stories. But I kind of wrote down some notes about how I was feeling and kind of the encouragement that I got from people and the advice that I got from people, and I kind of wanted to relay it to y'all. Oh, by the way, this is like my cat's tower thing if you're wondering what this is, but I just wanted to kind of relay it to y'all because I feel like I really got a lot of value out of the conversations and advice that other women were so kind to send to me. And I really want kind of a main theme of this channel to be about wellness overall, whether it's nutrition, fitness, mental health, etc. It's something that's really important to me. Self-care, beauty, all that sort of stuff is like the most important thing to me. And so I just kind of wanted to casually sit down with y'all and talk about this. So hence me being in a Florida hoodie and in my glasses and sat in front of my window. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video and at least get something out of it. So let me pull up the notes that I wrote down. And I wanted to start off by talking a little bit about like self-image and confidence, and especially in this weird season, like being quarantined and signed for 2+ months. Because I think we're all suffering. Our fitness goals are suffering, our maybe weight loss goals are suffering, or this, that, or the other. And first of all, I just wanted to say that, you know, weight loss or fitness, you know, maybe shouldn't be the first priority during this time, just because there are so many other issues that we might be struggling with right now that it's okay to let fitness kind of fall off the table a little bit. Now, I'm not saying use this as an excuse to not take care of yourself, because I've definitely been a little bit floopy is the best word I can use with taking care of myself, and I haven't been treating my body the same way that I normally would. And I don't think that's fair to myself, because I know that I deserve to feed myself proper nutrition and do things that increase my heart rate and help my body release endorphins and everything. But I'm saying that, you know, I've gained a lot of weight in the past year. I've gained about 30-40 pounds between my last bikini competition, which was a few years ago, and then kind of maintaining doing powerlifting, and then kind of in the past a little over a year, I've gained about 30-40 pounds, which is a lot on my small frame, and my body looks very different, which has been really hard for me to cope with. And for the past few months, I really have been wanting to kind of trim down and lose some weight, which is something that was normally pretty easy for me, but this go around, I'm kind of having that whole, I'll start again on Monday, and then Monday comes around, and then, you know, I'm really craving Zappolis, which are Brenda and I's favorite dessert from Olive Garden, by the way. They're like little fried dough with like powdered sugar. They're really good. And I'm like, oh, I'm craving Zappolis. And then I eat like a whole thing of Zappolis. And I'm like, oh, I'll just start Monday again. And a whole week goes by and I haven't done anything. And that has really been difficult for me to cope with, because like I said, normally weight loss is kind of an easy thing for me. I've done 2 bikini competitions and I lost a decent amount of weight for those. I've known how to slim down. It's come to me easily, but right now it's just feeling so foreign to me. And I know that there are other things coming into play. I know that I'm not coming at it from a place of self-love. I'm coming at it as from a place of punishment. Like, Holly, you've gotten fat, slim down. Like, that's how I've been talking to myself, and that is not the best way to start a journey of like weight loss or whatever else you have going on fitness wise. And so, yeah, I just wanted to say that, like, you know, fitness might not be the #1 priority during this quarantine and everything, or weight loss, but make sure that you're also doing your best that you can in this weird time to take care of yourself mentally first, and then bodily extremities outwardly second to that. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the pressure personally that I'd put on myself as a role model for health and nutrition and, you know, just general fitness, that was so unnecessary. I have not posted a new picture of myself in so long on Instagram, and even if I have posted a picture, it doesn't have my whole body in it. It's just like from here up, and I'm covered up, and like, you know, but like I'm even insecure about how my face looks different because of weight gain. And so it's been really difficult. I've been posting a lot of throwbacks and stuff like that, but I'm truly really tired of feeling like a foreign body in my body. I don't feel comfortable in my body. I feel different and I don't feel good, and I'm tired of hiding that, and that's why I kind of like want to talk about it. But I was putting so much pressure on myself as a role model for the people that I care about in my life, because I get questions every day, week, month about how do I lose weight, how do I count calories, how do I do this workout, how should I train for this. Like, I get a lot of questions about that, and I love giving advice and I love helping people when it comes to issues like this that people are having. But recently I've felt like a total fraud. I'm like, oh, do this, do this, do this. Like, this is what I do, but I can't even do it myself, and I can't see results myself. So the past few months I've just felt like a complete fraud trying to give advice to people when I can't figure out what's going on with myself. And that has been a really difficult part of like gaining weight and feeling like I'm having a hard time taking care of myself and losing weight or slimming down, or even just treating my body well, like even just eating healthy. Like, I have had such a difficult time just eating healthy, which normally comes so easy to me. I naturally choose healthy foods. I naturally feel the urge to cook healthy, well-rounded meals. But recently I've been feeling so lazy, and we've been ordering so much takeout and stopping for fast food and, you know, heating up whatever leftovers we happen to have that we took home from my mom's from dinner last weekend. Like, I just have felt so uncomfortable and lazy when it comes to purely just taking care of myself and feeding myself properly, sleeping properly, etc., etc. I feel like this video is kind of all over the place, but I kind of don't care because I'm hoping that y'all get something out of it. And if anything, you know that you're not the only one in this boat. I'm with you. We're sinking together. No, I'm just kidding. We're floating and we're on a journey, and this is getting really mushy and stupid, so I'm gonna stop. Okay. I just have like some notes of like some things that people were helping me through that I really want to make sure I touch on, which is why I'm reading from my phone. Oh, I love this metaphor, just that you can't pour from an empty cup. And I was talking about this with an old friend of mine, and she was just kind of saying, you know, maybe it's time to tell people when they're coming to you for advice, you know, hey, like, I so appreciate that you trust me enough to ask me this kind of thing, and I'm so flattered, but right now I'm trying to deepen my knowledge, learn more, and I'm really kind of having a hard time with this. So maybe not right now is a good way to put it, because you can't pour from an empty cup, and my cup is empty. Poured the last couple drops and I have like nothing left to give, and I'm feeling frustrated with that. So, you know, and that goes for your relationships with, you know, friends, family, spouse, significant other, with everything in life. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So it's time for me, and maybe you too, to spend time filling our cups however that needs to be done. And maybe you don't know how it needs to be done. I'm feeling that way. I'm feeling like I don't really know where to start right now, because I feel like I do want to lose some weight. I do want to treat my body in a healthy way and stuff like that, but I'm really having a hard time making that mental shift. And that leads me to my next point. What a great segue. So for the past however many years, fitness and competition have been hand in hand for me. So I really started my fitness journey right after I stopped dancing. And when I was dancing, by the way, I was like a pretty intense ballerina from the time I was 4 until I graduated high school. And obviously I spent like 6 to 8 hours in the studio every day, and that kept me trim because I was dancing and active all day. I could pretty much eat whatever I want. Later in high school, I had a little bit more trouble staying thin, and I did deal with some eating disorder issues, but that's a different story for a different day. And I did struggle with staying like as thin as a ballerina maybe needs to be to perform at her best. Anyways, but after I quit dancing, I kind of got into the gym as a way to stay active when I went to college. And then shortly after I was in college, I started getting ready for a bikini competition because a friend's dad was going to train her for a bikini competition, and she wanted someone to do it with her, and she knew that I really loved fitness, so she was like, hey, do you want to do this with me? And she ended up not competing, which is totally cool. It's a really busy season of life in college and everything, but for me, I did a lot of my college classes online just because I learned better that way. And I had kind of a lot of free time. So I had the free time to meticulously prep every meal to have perfect macros, and I had time to spend 2 hours every day in the gym and do my cardio and be on top of all of that. And I did really well with it. I mean, I think my first competition went like a little bit, my first competition went really good up until like week of prep. I got a sinus infection, I got my period, I was having all these like gut issues, and it was just not a good situation. So my first competition ended up being kind of a dud, but my second competition went really, really well. And that was in 2017, November of 2017, I think. And yeah, November 2017, I believe. And after that, I switched into powerlifting, and I did 2 powerlifting competitions, which, you know, you have a different mental game, obviously, with bikini competitions versus powerlifting competitions, because bikini competitions, it's always about like leaning out, and that's like your main goal. With powerlifting competitions, it's about getting stronger, more so maintaining weight, because you don't want to go up a weight class because you compete in weight classes, but you want to make sure that you're staying in the lowest weight class possible while being as strong as possible. So it was a very different eating style, nutrition style, training style, but it still nonetheless was fitness tied to competitiveness. And now I'm taking a break from all of those sports, a much needed break, mainly a mental break, because I love having a dangling carrot in front of me, but I realized that I was always putting another dangling carrot and putting another dangling carrot, and that can be really tough on your body, and it was definitely getting tough on mine, and especially it was getting tough mentally. So I decided to take a break from competing, but then I kind of started just to lose motivation in the gym, and then life started to get hectic. I graduated college, got a full-time job, quit that, got a new full-time job, and now I have a full-time job, and I'm also trying to do like some stuff on YouTube and some other stuff that matters to me because it's something that I enjoy. And life is freaking busy, and so I have this super high expectation of myself that, you know, being fit and having a healthy lifestyle means meticulously prepping every meal to have perfect macros, spending 2 hours in the gym, having a 6-pack of abs, this, that, the other. And when I don't meet those standards that I had for myself when I was literally getting ready for a bikini competition, which is like the most weight loss, the most fitness focused lifestyle you can have, and I fall short of that, I feel like a failure. But that is not at all how I should feel, because this is just not my season of life. This is not in the cards for me in the immediate future to do another bikini competition and to live that lifestyle. And some people totally do, and they freaking kill it. They're busy as heck preparing for a competition and then go get first place at that competition, and that is amazing. But right now I'm really trying to balance everything else in life and figure out what I want out of my career, what I want, you know, in the future. You know, Brandon and I have goals to like buy a house and stuff like that, and those goals are just being put above my fitness goals because they just matter more to me. Saying all that to say, it has been really difficult for me to manage shifting my mindset to a place of, Holly, all I want you to do today is be a little active, move your body, get the blood flowing. Doesn't have to be the most intense, crazy workout. You don't have to hit a new max on squat or bench or deadlift. You don't have to do 30 minutes of really intense cardio. You just need to move your body, get some endorphins flowing through you, and eat wholesome foods that are going to nourish your body the way that it needs to be nourished in order for you to maintain a healthy body and prevent things like heart disease and obesity, and like just do things that literally contribute to the health of my body and the longevity of my body. Not have a six-pack, have the most perfect lifted butt and rounded shoulder caps. Like, it's not about that for me right now. And struggling with that mental shift has been really, really difficult because I was in that mindset for so long, and it is the only fitness / health lifestyle I've ever known. Before that, when I was dancing, I kind of pretty much ate whatever I want, didn't go to the gym. Dance was my fitness, and I could eat almost whatever I want. Naturally, I ate more healthy foods because that's what my parents prepared and bought from the grocery store and whatever. Naturally, I ate more healthy food. And I was mindful of eating and everything. And then, you know, like I said, I went through like this spurt where I kind of struggled with some eating disorders and everything. But it just, I've never attempted a healthy lifestyle with no goal. I've never attempted a lifestyle without a dangling carrot in front of me, enticing me, pushing me to be my absolute best day in and day out to win a medal or a trophy or an award. So that is kind of where I'm at right now. I don't know if this was helpful at all for anyone out there, but I just kind of wanted to share what I'm going through, how I'm feeling about my body and my health during quarantine, and just overall during this season of life where I'm somewhat of a newly college graduate. I graduated, well, I guess, geez, almost 2 years ago. Crap, that's a long time. Graduated almost 2 years ago, figuring out the full-time job thing and maintaining a home with the person I love and 2 kitty babes who are up there sleeping, and just rearranging priorities to suit where I am at in my life, but also focusing on the fact that it's important to me and to my body to spend time to take care of it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would really appreciate it if you gave it a like, if you got anything out of it, and also share it with someone who you think might need to hear a talk like this, or who might be struggling with something similar to me, because I totally feel for you, and I just would love for more people to benefit from this, because it was crazy. Whenever I mainly posted my video on Instagram stories of me sobbing over feeling like this, because I knew that other people out there were feeling like this. And I don't have a big Instagram following. I get like maybe 100 likes on my pictures. Like, it's nothing crazy. But I had so many women respond and say, I've been feeling like this recently. I've been feeling like this since before quarantine. I've been feeling like this because of quarantine. I've gained weight recently. I'm having to shift my goals mentally because I was competitive too and now I'm not. And it's just so comforting knowing how many people are struggling with this. So if you know someone who is dealing with something like this and might need to hear another story to make them feel comforted, please share it with them, because it could be the thing that really helps them forgive themselves for their actions or whatever else. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please subscribe to see more videos from me. Hopefully a little bit more upbeat ones coming pretty soon. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and follow my socials down below if you want to. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I just want to show you guys how freaking cute my little kitty babies are. Maximus. That's Lily up there. Oh, look at her. Hi, princess. Oh, look at your eyeballs. Hi, Mama Bear. Oh, Oh, they're so sweet. I love them. And this is my moose Caboose. He's a sweet boy.